There's a lot of unnecessary overthinking when it comes to should a team draft Shedeur Sanders first round. I'm telling you right now, if you need a quarterback, you draft Shedeur Sanders. You want a young quarterback for the future of your franchise, you draft Shedeur Sanders. You want an immediate rookie to start, you draft Shedeur Sanders. It's not necessary to do all this overthinking that I've heard in the past 2.5 months. It's not that hard. And at this point, we're coming up with excuses because I don't think people just actually want to accept that he is actually that good. The film does not lie. We're talking about someone who led the FBS in completion percentage. Please do not talk to me about check downs. Well, some of those were just 5 yards. In the NFL, a check down can save a whole drive. So please don't do that. I'm hearing things about, well, he doesn't have any physical traits. We're acting like Tom Brady was the best athlete on the field. We acting like Peyton Manning was the best athlete on the field. The things that they had was work ethic, great arm strength, but also high IQ. Then I'm hearing, well, he doesn't have arm strength. Are we talking about the same Shedeur Sanders where we could probably all find at least 10 plus throws for over 20 to 30 yards, accurate dots to his receivers? What are we talking about here? We're pulling things out of thin air. Well, he pats the football. Then when somebody shows the compilation of all the greats patting the football, well, are you comparing him to the greats? But you just brought up patting the football. Gotta make a decision on what side you're gonna stand here. I think these are unnecessary excuses because no one just actually wants to accept what it is. He has confidence. That's what it is. You just don't like that. People are offended by that. He's willing to do the work. He wants to talk ball. He wants to play football. What's the problem here? If you're doing it because of his father, get that out of your heart. I just don't get it. We're overthinking it to the degree that it doesn't have to be. The film does not lie. It just doesn't. Like, I don't get it. And it's also, too, these excuses. And I also think it's the media and some of these GMs and scouts that had already a preconceived notion of who he was. And then when they actually got to meet him, they were like, well, wait a minute. He's actually a great guy. We actually would want him to be our quarterback. But that doesn't fit the narrative. Now the media has to come up with all these things. Well, teams don't think this about him and teams don't think this and this. What are we talking about here? I've seen people go insane over someone having a pro day and throwing the ball to the roof that ended up jumping them up to a first pick in the overall draft to not even pan out to how people thought. But this is the guy we're going to sit here and be like, nah, we're going to nitpick every little thing. Do not be that GM. Do not be that scout. Don't overthink it. You need a quarterback in this draft. You got to pick in that first round. You go get Shedeur Sanders. The franchise that doesn't overthink it they will be paid and benefited from everything they're going to end up doing